So, Monday, back at home, there's kitty cat being fueled up. I'll let that go for about 15 minutes. It'll take 500 litres for today. It'll probably get me through till probably halfway through tomorrow. But she goes through a lot of fuel. Kitty cat. No air conditioning this week. Back in town. Actually, I'm at a friend's place. My place is just over yonder, and so this is Sue, one of the neighbours, who I've been promising to do this dam since before Christmas, and I finally got back here. And I'm going to be, there's their dogs protecting their house from me. About three, shush, please, recording. And his, stop it. So in preparation for this job, what is it, Monday I think it must be the 17th or something like that, Monday the 17th of March. Just got back from Dungog last week, finished there. And what I did here's this little dam. It's going to be about a 3 megalitre dam. We're in Beranghi Road in Crescent Head, which is just up in the mountains from Crescent Head. This is where I live, where Sue lives, where a lot of people that don't want to be part of the intensity of Crescent Head and the tourists live. So we got bush all around us. Sue's an avid vegetable gardener, so she has no water at the moment. And that's what she's got me in here for, to give her some water, but also to create something quite beautiful and organic looking. The plan at the moment is, I'll get over here away from this tree, try and get up a bit. We got basically a square canvas to work with here. Try and get back a bit, but long story short, where's my finger there? It's going to go in and around, and the spillway is going to go out there. So it's going to be a lazy S design, which I've been doing a lot of for the last couple of weeks. Lazy S design, single spillway dams that have basically one inflow, one outflow. What I did 3 weeks ago was I stripped all this topsoil that was here where we're going to do the dam. We're down to basically a white clay. There was nothing between the topsoil and the white clay. You can't really see it at the moment, but it's already starting to regrass. So Sue got a lot of topsoil, a couple of 100 tonnes each end actually, and at $70 a cube, that's worth quite a lot of money. She's already started her vegetable gardens up there. There's kitty cat right up there. There's the house, there's their shed, there's the next door neighbours. They get a good view of everything I'm doing for this job. So came and stripped this tree, bastard tree. I have to build a ramp up because I haven't got the leverage to push it over without a tree pusher, and getting the tree pusher here is a whole other story. It basically needs to be floated by itself. So my goal today is basically to start pushing up the wall. I'm going to start from over here, and I'm going to do just straight pushes to the wall. It won't be in a perfect shape. I'll just be moving bulk today. Basically kind of playing with the shape. I never really know how it's going to turn out. It kind of evolves organically when I start to work with the ground. Got to get this tree out. I'll build myself a bit of a ramp up there so I can attack it at a higher angle. Shouldn't be too much problem. You would think a D7 dozer would push that, but it's kind of at its limit. It's about old measurement's about a foot, and the blade just can't get up high enough to get leverage to push it. But there's tricks. You just build a ramp up, and then you can probably see where I tried to push it here at some stage. So that's the bottom of the blade. That's as high as I could get the bottom of the blade. So I really want to come up about a meter, speak correctly. So this is all the canvas I've got to work with here. I'd hope to have this smashed out in 2 days, and then probably I don't know, day, maybe 2 days of final trim. That's all the trees over there that were removed from this canvas to give me clear go at it. And kind of the spillway is going to come out down here a little bit. It's going to be very lazy. It's just going to roll with the landscape here basically, and it's going to roll down through there and just into the catchment there and up there, and then the bowl there and round, and a big catchment lip going up there, so it gets all that catchment. It's pretty damn big catchment. Might even swale that in so we can get it coming in as well. See how we go for time, but got to get this one done. Sue's been waiting for a long time. She's a friend. She's been very patient. Dave is maybe he's not as patient, but I'd probably be in the same position as him if I was him. In fact, I have been in the same position. When's my bloody dam getting done? Unfortunately, in earth moving, there's a lot of variables we can't control, which is things like the weather being shit, and clients basically saying, I want more, I want more, I want more. And so you try and give some indication of when you get there, and it's always lagging. It's always lagging. But I did work with the rain on this one. I could have started this on Friday, but we're going to have a weekend of drizzly rain. So I've let the rain fall in the hope of, number one, I didn't start it because I didn't want a bowl of water, but I did want the rain to be into the clay because it's reasonably hard here. And with the D7E, I've got no rippers. I've got a winch, which is good for pulling out trees and shit like that. But this ground shouldn't need rippers. I should be right. I'll basically be final trimming as I go. So have a look here at what is going on here. Yeah, it's good. The water has got in, which is good. Be a bit softer. Should peel off the blade. So I will set up the GoPro, get in the old D7. Very authentic machine, this one. I love it. Keeps you busy. Pedals going left, right and centre. So although the D6 was nice to be in, and it's a bit middle management for me. Lovely machine, don't get me wrong. And you could do 12 hours in the machine and get out and you feel like you've just woken up, whereas this machine, I'm going to probably do 8 hours today and I'm going to feel like I've done 8 hours. But this is the vista. Lovely parkland going on here. Dave wants some of that rubbish cleared down there as well, so I'll try and do that for him. Sue runs the Green Room Cafe. Shout out for the Green Room Cafe down in Crescent Head. She runs that, and she actually owned it before it was bought by the current owner, Kate. So Sue will be down there serving macchiatos and lovely breakfasts, and they kind of don't know that I'm here today. I think I've told them I'd be here so many times that they probably think it's all a myth. So hopefully today, when they get home, they're going to see a big open scar where a dam's going to go. Sounds romantic, doesn't it? Anyway, it is what it is. It will be what it will be. So this is inside the cabin, so to speak, of the D7E, acknowledged as one of the hardest Caterpillar bulldozers to drive, because unlike the D6, you got handles and knobs and stuff everywhere. Certainly in the D6, all you had is one over here and one over here, and that was it. But in this, you really work for your money. You've got the clutch there, you got turn left, right, the accelerator. On the D6 you have a decelerator, brake, left, right, forward, reverse, What is that? See, I go through this, and every time I get back in it after a break, I've really got to think, what do all these levers do? That is your gear stick, 1 through 4, high, medium and low. No, low, medium and high range. This is your blade control. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't need to know, because it just overcomplicates it. It's some. Oh, that's probably the winch actually. But yeah, it's certainly airy. Pretty good if something falls on you, but it's certainly not like the D6. You can sit in the D6 and just have your music or book going, whatever. And on this, you need a pair of these. These are Mandela Specials. He put me onto these. These are Bluetooth, and I can listen to my book. What book am I listening to today? What was it? I can't remember. Some good crime book anyway. Someone killing someone. I always like to get into the mental kind of makeup of those people to make sure I'm not one of them. So, kitty cat, here we are, we're back. All the dials, lots of dials, stuff, hour meter, 305 since we basically did a repaint and rejig. It didn't have an hour meter on it before, so God knows how many hours would have been on it. We think about 10,000, which is pretty good, because this is I think it's a 78 model, so it's kind of 50 years oldish, and it's just a gem. Just keeps going all day long. So, kitty cat, we are going down there. We are going to make us a dam. Yeah, baby. That's full throttle.